8:45, welcome back. Yeah, you've probably heard of by now making sure you get those 10,000 steps in a day. And to do so, you've got to make sure that you're walking, and that's going to keep you healthy and whatnot. But that 10,000 figure there, do you really need to take that many? We're focusing on that this Wednesday with fitness and nutrition expert Mackie Shilstone. Going to clear up one of these myths, and it's pretty common here, 10,000.
Well, let me put it to you this way. A number of years ago, maybe 10, I got fooled by it, and it turns out it was a marketing ploy by the people that make pedometers. There was no science behind it. Well, lo and behold, a group of Canadian researchers published just last week in Lancet Public Health, which is a prestigious journal, started to look at movement patterns of people from 2014 to 2025. And they looked at it relative to diseases and dementia and cardiovascular disease. And what they found was, shockingly, that the best number occurred somewhere between 7,000 and 8,000 steps. And as you see, a strategy right there, what you have to do is assess where you are. How do you do that? Well, you can do it with a smartwatch or even your phone, although I don't think it's as accurate.
Sure.
And you can look at where you are. That's what we did when I had 6 years of programming at East Jefferson Hospital, tracking these people in my comprehensive weight management. We found, and you can see, 4,600 steps of people that are obese, 4,600 steps is what they averaged, to up to 6,000. Overweight people in the New Orleans market were moving 6,000 to 7,000 steps, and normal weight people were right about 8. But that's for weight management. If you wanted to get it off, I wrote a book called The Fat Burning Bible, and you need about 12,000 steps a day to get it off with diet restriction. What's fascinating though, just for general good health, if you can hit 7,000 steps incrementally, adding about 1,000 to 2,000 steps after you find your baseline, what you're going to find is there was a 38% reduction in dementia. Where was a 25% reduction in cardiovascular disease when they tracked these people for a long, and there was a 28% reduction in falling down. So if you want to look at it from a perspective, track your data, if you have the phone, but I think this is misleading. If you have a smartwatch, and you don't want to chase perfection, you want to focus on daily improvement and consistency. And one of the funny things that was found, when people just put on the watch or use the phone or something else, just having the tracker motivated them to go out and get steps.
And do more, yeah, sure. So get one, might be a good start for you.
Somewhere, 7,000 is going to get you good health.
And the other thing I wanted to bring up, you mentioned that study, so from 2014 to this year, that's a pretty long time to get a good idea of how this affected people.
Well, enough that they are willing to make the statements I said on risk reduction for cardiovascular disease or whatever. But 7,000 steps, I can tell you, we would see people getting 1,250 steps in this market in approximately 15 minutes. That's 1,250. We found the best number in time was roughly 30 to 40 minutes. We found that 300 minutes is what it took to get the body weight off over time. But 7,000, go for that. It's realistic. People won't overdo it when time is critical, and something that I think anyone when you move it, you can lose it.
There we go. All right, I'm going to embrace my inner Jane Fonda. We're going to power walk around the building. Mr. Shilstone, we do appreciate it. We've got more fitness and nutrition tips, of course. Check out Maxwell Nutrition's website. We'll link you there to ours.